Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns podcast. And it's the day before the storm, or the storm after the day, or something. Um, yeah. I did want to tell you I did get my Knitcrate today. And so I thought I would share that with you. And I got some acquisitions yesterday. The fabrics that I had ordered came in, so they were ready for me when I got there. And it was nice to be able to pick them up and get them ready to go. I did choose the dark red in that. This is Knitology in the glowing worsted. The colorway is called Lightweight or Light Up. It is 40% superwash merino, 30% silk, and 30% alpaca. Now, it's not as vibrant red as what they showed, but it's close. So what are you going to do? And then, of course, you got the little stitch marker, which is a elephant on top of a blue bead, which came from Mermaid City Yarn. Maybe they listened to the crocheters. And of course, they had all those wonderful colors. And supposedly we're going to be getting our choices over the next couple of months. Those are the patterns. This is the crochet pattern. This is the knit pattern. Knit socks or crochet socks and knit. And their spiel was circus under the big top. Those were the three colors you got a choice from. That real pretty green, and then the navy blue, and then the red. So, yeah, it's a nice little thing. The sock yarns are very pretty this month. And I do plan on doing the cowl that they showed, because I have someone that I think it is knit worthy, and that is what they are featuring in the pop shop. It is zombie yarns, so that should be interesting to see when they come in. Next month is Take Wing, so apparently we're going to get something in the bird colors. They did say the rest of the year we'll be getting two, so we shall see. And we did get some fabric in. Some llamas. Now, the gal, when I picked this up, she asked me, are they llamas or alpacas? I said, well, llamas and alpacas are sort of related. They're in the same genus. These look like llama to me. Alpaca are very shorter, smaller than llamas. I said, but I guess it could be whatever you want to call it. Then we also got a nice goat fabric. This is the only time I've ever seen any goats in a fabric. And I thought, oh, I'm going to get me some goat fabric. We did get some more of the black with the spider webs. And she did have a new one today that I think is absolutely adorable. And it is spider webs. And all of the spiders are wearing little crowns or hats. You have the witch's hat there. Awful adorable. And then the shop that I go to quite often has row of $5 a yard fabric that it's the end of the line. You can't reorder. It's out of season, you know. And I kind of fell in love with the chickens. I just thought they were cute with their little garden utensils, a rake, a hoe, and those kind of things. Sheep. And of course it has the little dog sitting there. This one of the sheeps that I had gotten before actually had cows and the dog in it, so I was real glad to see that they had just some sheeps and the puppy dog. And then of course got some kitty cats, which have all kinds of crowns and flower crowns, and just thought it was cute. Got some butterflies. This is quite a interesting pattern. A lot of different butterflies in there. It's called Frolicking Fields. This one is butterflies and pansies. I thought that was pretty. And then my turtle fabric did come back in, so I have some more turtle fabric to work with. And that is it for fabric. Hopefully it'll stay there. Now let me get this up here. You know, Terry of Yarn Joy Podcast had put out there a couple of weeks ago that there was, good grief, stay. You're being annoying today. Put out there that DBNY was having a sale for yarn $1. And I went and I ordered 10. And I didn't see where they said it was 5 in a bag. I was just thrilled to death I was getting 10 skeins for $1 each. No, I got 50, 5 of each color. 2 are going to stay home with me of each color, and 3 are going to the prayer shawl. But what they had marked down that week that I went in was Main Street's Shiny and Soft. It is a worsted weight. This is the deep purple. There we go. Deep purple. It's not quite like Karen's Simply Soft. It reminds me a little more of Michael's brand that looks similar to the Karen Simply Soft. I did also get a deep red. It's real pretty red. I got hot pink. I also got a light gray. And a real pretty, this is called Bright Teal. This reminds me of more like turquoise than teal. Where I grew up, that's the color of a lot of the turquoise jewelry you could get. Also got a deep burgundy. And there's a pattern on the back of this. I got a light purple. A just purple. A just blue. And hunter green, which is pretty dark. Like I said, I'm keeping 2 of each of those, and 3 of each of those skeins will be going to prayer shawl. My mistake. I didn't see anywhere when I was ordering that it said 5 in a bag, and I do know occasionally that they have these singles on sale for $1 each, so I assumed I was getting singles. So of course, since I assumed, it made an A out of me, and whatever. Now, when I first started this episode, I talked about the kind of day, and our day has not been real good here. We keep getting a message that our Wi-Fi is searching for networks. Drops in, drops out, drops in, drops out. My husband has spent 6 hours working on it, trying to figure out what was going on. There were a lot of curse words. A lot of growling. And of course, finally, I said, have you called Verizon? Well, no. I said, you need to call Verizon. Find out if there's something they're doing. Because about a mile up the road, they're replacing a traffic light, and they are digging willy-nilly on both sides of the road. So you don't know if they've hit one of the fiber optic lines, or if they've screwed something up there, or what it is. But being a man, it's hard to ask for directions, hard to call. He did call. Then he got frustrated because they had to call him back on the house phone. And then they said everything had to be idle. They call him back on the cell phone. The person he was talking to most likely was in India from a call center. And he said, it's not working. It's not working at all. We need to send a technician out. We tried to explain to him, it's working. It just keeps dropping in and out. He would not listen. We have to send a technician out. Husband asked him, can you check to see if it's somewhere before it gets into the house, or if it starts when it gets into the apartment? This guy had no clue what he was talking about. This is times we have a friend who works for Verizon and does these kind of things, but he has moved a little farther away. Before he was about 20 minutes away, and before we would ask him to come check, generally it was something that was outside of the apartment. Didn't have to worry about technician coming in to the house, the apartment. And the reason I mention that is because with our cable, we have quite a few issues. And the cable company has tried for years to get the landlord to allow them to come in and change out that wiring system that is up in the upper nether region of the apartments. But she tells him there is an apartment, there's only one apartment where there's access. She refuses to ask tenants if they can have access to do that. So, my husband's double checked the lines, everything else, everything seems to be fine. It seems like it's from the outside, out that way, not from that way coming in, if you know what I mean. So, he's a little frustrated. I'm sick of listening to it. I love you, honey. And I know I was cussing this morning because of it. But hopefully things will get straightened out soon. Because otherwise, we're going to have a technician come out and find out there's nothing he can do. So, unless it's outside of the apartment, which it could very well be. Squirrels are out there, chipmunks are out there, new kids have moved in, maybe they've tried to hook in and screwed something up. Could be the trash man had something up too high, hit the wires. You never know. So, if you don't see me for a while, that may be why. We're on the road tomorrow, so keep us in your thoughts and prayers, because I have a feeling we're gonna need it. That's it for today. I'll see you again next week. Everybody have a great weekend, and I'm gonna go up and cut some bags. They won't be sewn until next week, but at least I have lots of fabric to do it with. Alright, I'll see you again soon. Bye. Remember, choose kindness, even when it's hard to.